1320 AM, WCVG Covington, Cincinnati, and 1320thevoice.com. This is the voice of Cincinnati.
Welcome to the show, Living the Dream on 1320 AM, WCVG The Voice. We'll discuss today health, wellness, secrets to financial security, and other important topics that will allow us to live the dream. Life is sometimes scary. There's nothing like spending time with those that have already overcome life's dilemma. They've figured things out, and they are living the dream. This show is for those that are simple people, getting older and are ready for a certain quality of life. Remember, we're open for talk. Please call in and talk with us. This is Joe Banks. We're living the dream.
This is a roof alert. Is your roof leaking? Don't wait until it's too late. JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters has got you covered. They are insurance specialists in roofing repair. And a new roof is a large financial investment. And at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, they know roofs. They have over 30 years of experience and a great reputation, and they are licensed and bonded. Let them do a free roof inspection for you. And if you have any roof damage or storm-related repairs, they will find it. They are a full-service company that will find your problem, contact your home insurance company, make the calls, process your claim, and do the best to have your insurance company pay for the roofing repair. Call them. Give them a chance to see if you and your home may qualify. The service is free, so call 513-857-9835, 513-857-9835, and remember, the inspection is free. I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We'd love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
Welcome back. This is Joe Banks. We're back here again with Living the Dream at WCVG 1320 AM, The Voice. And that's the voice of Cincinnati. We have a special guest today. I'm happy to be able to introduce him to you. He's Mr. Eldrige White. He's out here on the edge of Westwood and Cheviot here in Cincinnati, Ohio. He has 5-borough pizzeria. And you guys stay tuned. We're about to introduce you and introduce him to you and let him talk about his background and his thing. But just before we get in that, we want to honor some of the guests that's been on the show. Mr. Martin Huff from the Village of Troubadour, as well as Mr. who has a wonderful restaurant up there in Green Hills, Mr. Dave Coles from Freedom First 401k, who really opened our eyes about 401k and IRA investing properly, save money, being tax deferred as well as tax free. Can't forget Miss Donna Bauer from the Note Buyer. Boy, did she open up our eyes to show us how to earn money's passive income by not necessarily owning the house, but owning the notes and being the bank. We can't forget Mr. Sherman Morris from S. Morris Custom Homes. He does fabulous custom high-end homes as well as remodeling, and as well as Barbara Thompson from How to Restore My Score. Also special thanks to Regis Sauger. He's representing Legal Shield at www.regishelp.com. He also offered us a free downloading ebook called Get Out of Credit Prison. You guys can all go to www.live-inthedream.com. That's liv-inthedream.com, and download the free ebook on Get Out of Credit Prison. And this morning, we want to welcome Mr. Eldrige White from Five Boroughs Pizzeria. Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is a place where, we talk honestly with each other. We break it down. This is grown folks radio.
Definitely.
And I think most of our listeners are 45 and above. I say above because some of us are living past 100 now.
Okay.
That's what we were working so hard for. And we want to be able to allow you to unpack for us Mr. Eldrige White and tell us all about him and to put us in a position to know who you are, what your business is. So go for it, open it up, and relax yourself.
All right. Well, as you said, my name is Eldrige White, and I am the owner of Five Boroughs Pizzeria. It's a New York style pizzeria. I kind of got here in Cincinnati back in 1983. Went to the University of Cincinnati, and when you're from New York, when I say New York, I was born in New York, but we moved to Cleveland, Ohio. Okay. I'm a pizza lover. Okay. And when I got to the University of Cincinnati, I wanted good pizza, and I tried a few pizza places that were okay pizza, but they wasn't that New York style pizza that
Watch
I'm
your mouth, man. Be careful.
to.
You live here. You live and work here. Be careful, man.
But it's just that taste. It's the stone ovens. It's the dough. It's the cheese and the sauce. Those are the things that really make a pizza. So I just missed that taste, and I said, one day I'm gonna open a pizzeria. But I've always been told if you stop complaining, you open your own place. And
there you
I was
go.
and I said, hey, this is what I'm gonna do.
So instead of keep complaining, you figured, man, I'm gonna find a solution.
Yes,
I know what it's supposed to taste like.
Yeah.
I know what it's supposed to be like.
Yeah.
But where am I gonna go get one?
Exactly. And I'm not bad talking all the other pizzerias in the city of Cincinnati, but I'm just saying that, the East Coast pizza is just the best pizza in the world.
Well, I'm gonna cut you right here.
Okay.
I'm from New York as well.
Okay.
And some people may just say Brooklyn in the house.
Yes, sir.
But when I came down here myself, I said to myself, what the hell is this? And the price of the pizza, and you had to buy a whole pie. I couldn't get a slice, and I wasn't impressed. So I want everybody to know, I'm not giving him a plug. The pizza is good. I felt like I was back at home, back in New York City.
There you go.
So we're gonna continue with this interview, but I want y'all to know I enjoyed every morsel. I felt like I was back at home. He made me feel like I was home. But anyway, you continue a little bit, and then we're gonna go back into it further.
What you want, and as I I have a great following of customers that come and support me. It's the people that, has been born and raised on the pizzerias here in Cincinnati are the tough cookies to crack,
Of course.
People from New York, New Jersey, Boston, all those East Coast folks, they find me. So I have no problem keeping them happy. So I try my best to, throw out some great deals and offers for folks to come in and try a slice of pizza. Hey, you come in and ask me for a slice of pizza, I'll give you a slice of pizza. But I'm going to warn you, once you taste a slice of pizza, you'll be back to get a whole pie.
So you start to sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You'll be back.
You'll be back, definitely. But it's been a good time. I mean, we've been in business for 9 years now, and I actually started with a partner. The original name of the pizzeria was called Noci's Pizzeria because my partner's name was Jay Noci. He was an Italian guy from New York also, and we both had the same concerns about pizza and said, let's open a pizza place. So we opened up Noci's Pizzeria back in 2008, and in 2012, we decided to split, and that's when Five Boroughs Pizzeria was born. And
So
I went
you wanted to
individual.
take it back home.
Yep.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you stepped up to the plate. You maintained the quality, and the vision is important because let's face it, pizza is some serious business.
Yes,
man.
yes,
you,
it is.
You get a
Yes, it
pizza
is.
you're not happy with. You about
Exactly.
to call the pizza police.
Exactly. And then, it was a nice road. I mean, I had a nice road. I can give you a little bit of my road. When I went to the University of Cincinnati, I had no idea that I would be a restaurant owner. I went to school for computer science, and I said, hey, I love computers, but I sat up in front of that terminal every day and I said, this is not what I want to do.
Okay, so it just didn't make enough sense.
No, it
But
didn't.
just, yeah,
I'm a type of person that needs to be moving and shaking and talking to people and this, that, and the other. So I changed my major to business administration and minored in social science and graduated from UC in 1989.
Well, okay, I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
Because I know we want the information about your education, about your background, but, one thing here about living the dream, we want to know all about you. We don't just want to know about your business, we want to know about you.
Okay.
Because people make businesses.
Okay.
But you came from somewhere.
Yep.
So I want you to take us back. I want you to take us back
way
when
back.
you were a little itty guy. And when you grew up, what were your parents like? What was the environment like? What was the businesses like then?
Okay.
Open us up. Take your time.
Yeah,
We
no
want to get into this. So we got a little time. We're going to be with each other.
Problem.
And I want people to know you. The same way I want them to know you.
No problem. I don't remember too much from New York. Only time I remember from New York is when we went back to visit my sister. She lives in Brooklyn also.
Okay.
We moved to Cleveland, and that would be 1972. So most of my, I was in kindergarten in 72, so that's what I remember is most of my life in Cleveland. But we traveled to New York often, and I remember the pizza from New York, and I always compared it to the pizza in Cleveland. And I said, oh man, that pizza in New York is so good. And this is me as a kid saying this. So my parents, my mom has always worked in the school system. She's a librarian, and she's a blessing in my life. And I have both of my parents, which is also still a blessing in my life.
Of course.
They both are in Cleveland, and my dad's a chemist.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And you always want to follow in your father's
Well, I want to find out,
footsteps.
did your dad have anything to do with the formulation of the special crust?
Oh, no. I'm going to claim that. No, I'm just kidding. No, but, I've always admired him. He always, he started as a chemist, then became, got his degree in chemical engineering and went back, got his master's degree, and actually became a supervisor at Farrell Corporation up in Cleveland before he retired back in, that would be 2003 he retired.
Okay.
2003.
So what about brothers and sisters?
I have a brother, graduate of Ohio University now. He just graduated with his master's degree about 6 months ago.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so he's doing really well, got a new job up there, has a new baby up there, born in February, Eden. So she's a beautiful, addition to the family. And then my sister's she's a school teacher. She's a graduate of Central State University, and she has a master's from Cleveland State University.
Okay, so you have one brother, one sister.
One brother, one sister.
Any more siblings?
Nope, those are my only two.
All right.
Two.
Well, is there anything in the past there that brought you, like a lot of times you have people that are doctors in the family, their children become doctors. I mean, what is it? Who was in the restaurant industry that you were
No
around?
one. I'm the oddball. Because just like I said, my brother, his degree, he has a business degree, a master in MBA, but his undergraduate degree is in mechanical engineering.
Okay.
So, my dad's chemical engineer, mechanical engineer. My mom is the librarian teacher. My sister, is also a teacher. So, they followed in the footsteps. I was the oddball. I was the one that took my own role. I started in computers, but I voided off into the restaurant business.
Okay.
And I think the biggest change was when I graduated in '89. I put out those applications and those resumes, and I got offers from agencies, I guess you would say, in Cincinnati and this, that, and the other. And then I got an offer from Taco Bell that I couldn't refuse. Okay. So that started my restaurant career right then and there, right out of college.
Well, look, I hate to cut you right now, but we're going to have to take a pause for the cause. Okay. We always got to try and pay some bills around here. We're going to take a station break. This is Joe Banks with LivIN the Dream at WCVG 1320 AM The Voice. And we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Adoring Hearts Home Care is Cincinnati's top choice for affordable quality senior and disability home care. Online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com. Your top choice for affordable quality care.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We'd love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
This is Joe Banks at LivIN the Dream on WCVG 1320 AM The Voice, and we're back. And we're back again here with Mr. Eldrige White, the owner of Five Boroughs Pizzeria, and we want to welcome him back and get back into our interview. It's starting to get hot now.
All right.
So now we've got a little background coming up. He's informed us he's been kind of the oddball with his family coming up, and he's got his hand in restaurant as a restaurateur with no background, no inspiration other than let me see. And I can't stand the pizza that I'm eating. Let me try and see what I can do. All right, so now you at Taco Bell.
Yes, sir.
Talk to us about your experience there.
Yeah, I actually back in the 80s, late 80s, 89 through 93, I say I was at Taco Bell. Clifton. So if anybody know about the Clifton old Taco Bell, that baby stayed open till 3 o'clock in the morning, had lines out the door, cars wrapped around the place because you had the college students and you had just regular people in the neighborhood just to come over there. So that gave me my experience because you had to be quick, fast, you had to have that ability to know what inventory you had in the restaurant. It was so many different situations you had to deal with, and you got the riffraff in there too. So
were you in the administration, the management?
Well, I was I started off as an assistant manager and worked my way up to general manager, and then of the restaurant, and then I became a team general manager where I had 2 restaurants.
Oh, okay, that you oversaw 2 restaurants.
Exactly.
Right, so I guess you saw the power of that restaurant business to Taco Bell.
Yes.
And so now, how did you equate your experience from Taco Bell that drove you to where? Well, let me not move ahead so fast.
Yeah.
Is there something else to translate from Taco Bell?
Because from Taco Bell, that position grew. I don't know if you remember the restaurant Rally's Hamburgers.
I know Raleigh, but I want you to know I'm a new addition to Cincinnati.
Okay.
I've only been here for 2 years.
Okay.
Now. But just the same.
Okay.
I'm seeing the landmarks. I'm seeing the locations. But I know Raleigh's is
at that point in the 90s, that place was hot. Double drive-through. McDonald's hadn't started there. You know, they used to have the hamburgers come down and shoot.
Yeah.
And they had the numbers there. It's been sitting here for 15 minutes or so.
Okay.
Rally's was one of the first hamburger places that started we fix it right when you order.
Right.
So they were hot, always busy. And then I was given the job as a general manager at Rally's.
Okay,
right after
so you moved
start.
from Taco Bell to Rally's.
Yep. And it was very interesting because after I started at the store. They opened the store right here on Queen City Avenue here on the west side of Cincinnati. I was very successful at that restaurant. My numbers ran really good. They said, hey, we're going to put you in the inner city stores and you can make those profitable. So the next stop was Avondale. I made that store profitable. You have to have a definitely different restaurant management style when you go to Avondale because the kids won't listen to you unless you know what's going on.
Right.
Basically, you better be hip to what's going on in the streets.
You better be involved.
Exactly. Next one was we used to have a store in the Bond Hill area, Swift and Commons. They used to have a Rally's Hamburgers there also. So I went there and made that store profitable. And then I went to the one over, I guess that would be called on Redback Road. I guess that's Madisonville area, and made that one profitable also. So I was very successful for Rally's Hamburgers. They loved me to death. That was a very nice part of my career. It gave me growth in how to deal with different people, different neighborhoods, different aspects, different incomes. So it was very, very good.
Well, it seemed like you had a really good corporate background now, moving from Taco Bell with the experience of the locations in the store from Taco Bell, and then also moving into Rally's. And plus you were just so busy. Mm-hmm. It appears that that kind of like gave you a real good foundation before you kind of let the anger drive you to what you are in today.
Well, I had a little bit more stops on the way.
All right, talk to me.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you a little more. Let me give you a little more. After Rally's, my plan was it's time to get into casual dining.
Okay.
So I left Rally's and I went into a place called Cooker Bar and Grill. They actually closed now, but they have 4 locations in Cincinnati. They had one in Tri-County, one in Eastgate, one in Hyde Park, and then they had, Florence was the 4th one. And it gave me a chance. I wanted to, learn about bar business. I wanted to learn about casual dining. It's similar to a Old Charlie's type restaurant, Red Lobster type restaurant.
Right.
I wanted to, with more staff, more cooks, more dishwashers, all that kind of stuff. So I wanted to expand myself. So I went in there as an assistant general manager. I had the position of a kitchen manager where I learned everything about the food.
Right.
And I also got promoted to the kitchen manager where I just ran the kitchen myself. Right. I really wanted to know the food part because I really felt I was really good at managing people and getting to know people. So that position blew up to another position. I went to Olive Garden from there.
Oh boy.
And then when Olive Garden hired me, they stole me from Cooker. I went to Olive Garden. They sent me over to Italy to learn, to cook with people over to really learn Italian food.
Right.
So that gave me a really good Italian background in food. Okay. Stayed with them for another 3.5 years. After I left there, I actually opened Brio on Newport on the Levee. I was on the opening staff when the place first opened up, and I stayed with them for a little while. At that point, here we are. We're getting hot. I'm like feeling that I'm one of the top and I was told that I was one of the top African American managers in the city of Cincinnati. I used to always get recruited from Jeff Ruby, when you're gonna come run one of my restaurants, this, that, and the other. Here we are. We were probably in around 2002, 2003 area. Left the Bravo Corporation, and then I was recruited by Palomino, downtown Cincinnati on the square. And that was a full service 5-star restaurant that, I finally made it to the top. I felt like that because I was downtown on the square at a full class, full service restaurant. So I felt really good at that point. So my career took a turn after that.
Okay. So what was the turn?
The turn was I had my daughter.
Oh, okay.
So I had my daughter in 2004. So 2003, 2004.
How did that affect your movement?
Well, at that point, my wife was like, you work too much.
Oh, okay. You need to trim it back some.
You need to trim it back. So I actually left the restaurant business.
Completely. All right, so what'd you become?
I became
the new daddy at home. You took care of the baby.
I went to, I just like I said, I had a business background with social work, and I actually became a social worker for 6 years.
Now I am totally confused now.
Yes.
Right. and what was the drive behind that?
Well, I said let's use this degree. I got a degree, with some social work in there. So I went and worked for Hamilton County MRDD. And I work with people with disabilities, developmentally disabled people in the community that, wanted their own place to live, and they wanted to be able to pay their own bills. They didn't want to live in group homes or anything like that. So I was that, I guess you would say, that social worker to go in and check, make sure everybody's paying their bills, everything is going the right way, they're being represented in the right way. And it was a real rewarding job. I really enjoyed doing that, and that was for 6 years. Wow. My daughter's first 6 years. Now I love the 6 weeks of vacation I got every year too. So I kind of got a little, I guess you would say, used to not working as hard.
So you got a chance to put more of your time in your family.
Exactly.
Sure. And that was the benefit.
That was the big benefit. And then, someone came to me and said, "You ever gonna get back in the restaurant business?" I said, "The only way I'm gonna get back in the restaurant business is if I own that business."
Right.
I'm tired of, making other people rich. I think I have enough knowledge that I can do my own thing.
Okay.
And the blessing came around with Nochi's Pizzeria. And here we go.
So who made the offer? You made it? He made it? I mean,
well,
did you fall into it?
I can remember the day. We were sitting at my kitchen table, and we were talking about pizza, and we had some of the same complaints, and we said, we should open our own pizzeria.
Man about mission.
Yeah, and it just happened. We talked to people, and we said, well, how would you feel about this? How would you feel that? Did our research, got a business plan together, and here we are.
Where'd the money come from?
A lot of investments, family, friends. We had to savings, emptying 401s. We did what we had to do.
So did you learn how to beg?
I am very good at that.
Don't ever get tired of begging for money.
Exactly.
All right, because a lot of people think these things just fall out of the sky and the Lord just gives it to you. He gives you the idea. The rest is up to you.
I think my father looks at me every day. He comes, I come back home to see him. He said, got that look like you owe me money.
You know it. That's right. Wow. Well, I'm glad to see that you've become the perfect example of living in the dream. Mm-hmm. And this is what it's about. Nobody's giving you anything. You've got a vision. You've got something in your heart. It may not be practical to somebody else, but you go out here, you unpack it, you make it happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And not only that, you got a real rich spirit, and they said the rich are generous. Yeah. They go out and create jobs for people. And just looking at your background, man, it's like you're a real unique character.
Oh yeah,
I'm glad.
I have a story.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you do. We're coming to the mid portion of our show, and we're going to get ready for a station break. But when we come back on the other side, we're going to get down to the business. We're going to get into the special sauce. We're going to find out how your business is moving and where you are, and also to get into your legacy as well as your vision.
Okay.
This is Living the Dream with Joe Banks on WCVG 1320 AM The Voice. We're going to take a station break, and you know what? We're going to be right back.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
This is a roof alert. Is your roof leaking? Don't wait until it's too late. JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters has got you covered. They are insurance specialists in roofing repair. And a new roof is a large financial investment. And at JBS Roofing, Siding, and Gutters, they know roofs. They have over 30 years of experience and a great reputation, and they are licensed and bonded. Let them do a free roof inspection for you. And if you have any roof damage or storm-related repairs, they will find it. They are a full-service company that will find your problem Contact your home insurance company, make the calls, process your claim, and do the best to have your insurance company pay for the roofing repair. Call them. Give them a chance to see if you and your home may qualify. The service is free. So call 513-857-9835, 513-857-9835, and remember, the inspection is free. Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We're a proud sponsor of LivIN The Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
You're back with Joe Banks with LivIN The Dream at 13:20 a.m. WCVG The Voice, and we're here again interviewing Mr. Eldrige White, right on the border here of Westwood and Cheviot in Cincinnati, Ohio, and he is the owner of Five Boroughs Pizzeria at 4105 North Bend. And I'm going to take a moment in the midst, put out his telephone number because you guys need to get this, write it down, because he's got some really good pizzas. Y'all get some delivery or even come here. I'm going to give you his telephone number as well as the website, and I want you to support him. I mean, this is a unique gentleman with a unique store, which is just so happens it's a pizzeria, and the pizza is delicious. It's the bomb. This is Joe Banks, originating from New York. This is New York style pizza. Now his telephone number is 513-662-6623. I'm gonna repeat that 2 more times. 513-662-6623. His website is www.5boroughs.pizzeria. I'm gonna break that down. FIVEBOROUGHPIZZERIA.com. 5 Boroughs. I'm gonna repeat it again. www.FIVEBOROUGHPIZZERIA.com. 5 Boroughs Pizzeria, and is located at 4105 North Bend, Cincinnati. That's here in Cheviot, Ohio, and that's 45211. 4105 North Bend, here in Cheviot, Cincinnati, and the zip is 45211. Welcome back, Mr. White.
Okay.
We're going to go in now. We want to talk about the special sauce. You got together with the Mr. Chi, I believe. What was his name? Jay. And you guys decided we're going in business. We're going to solve this terrible Cincinnati pizza problem. Forget complaining about it anymore. We going in. And but one thing I want you to know, I know you got to get into the remedy of the sauce and what put into it, but this is the first place I was ever able to come here in Cincinnati from New York and buy a slice of pizza. I was just excited about the slice, but it is delicious. What got into that concept? And
well, if you go, in New York, you're from New York.
That's right.
They sell it by the slice.
That's right.
You have to be able to. When we were small, when we were kids, we would ride to the neighborhood pizzeria, have $1 in our hand. Have $1.25 because you had to have $1 to pay for the pizza, and then $0.25. Well, no, the $0.25 was for the video game.
Oh, okay.
We had to be able to play the video game, but that's what we did, and it just brings back from being younger, that's how we used to do it.
Well, instead of me rushing ahead and getting you into my situation, you and Jay sat down and y'all decided y'all gonna solve this problem and make the best pizza here in Cincinnati. Talk about how you and Jay got this together.
Well, we had the combination of all our recipes. He worked in pizzerias back in New York. I had my restaurant, Italian, background in the restaurant business. We picked up a lot of recipes along the way. So we just started doing our research and started putting the sauce together, the dough together, picking out cheeses, pepperoni, sausages. We had to get back to New York and make a lot of phone calls and did a lot of research on the internet to find the proper products to make the great taste that New York pizza divvies out. And anyone that knows good pizza, you don't have to hide toppings. You don't have to put 5 toppings on your pizza to have good pizza. That's called hiding the pizza. You got more toppings on the pizza than you have pizza. Good pizza is the dough. You should be able to taste the fresh crust.
That's right.
You should be able to have a crispy crust. It should be great sauce, not too sweet, not too tart. And the cheese should be always 100% mozzarella cheese with no fillers, no provolone, no nothing. 100% mozzarella. You take that pizza, cut it, put it in a box. I can set it down for a good 3 hours, reheat it in the oven. That 100% mozzarella cheese and that fresh dough, it'll taste just as good as I did 3 hours ago.
Now, I have 2 things. You and I laughed earlier, and I want to bring it back up. My first experience when I saw the first African American or black gentleman that had his own pizzeria was on a movie by Motown with Enter the Dragon. And myself and all our boys, we would go together and see, movies. And when that show opened up, Enter the Dragon, man, they had a black gentleman on the pizzeria. Everybody, which was just so happens all the people watching the theater was black, because it's a black neighborhood. But everybody fell out laughing when we saw this black guy own a pizzeria. And here you are now, Have you had that laughter?
Oh, yeah.
You get a chance to find out that here you are on the pizzeria.
Oh, yeah. People are surprised, too. I get some great comments when people walk in the door and see me as the owner. Or I try not to even expose myself as the owner until after, they say how great how great it is, or I love this place. Then people, I guess my demeanor, gives it away.
You got an energy.
Yeah, I do. And I have some great kids. I have my kids working here, and I have some great kids from local high schools. I represent 7 different high schools here in Cincinnati, so I have some great kids that work here, and I always claim them as my children because they work for me. I've been really blessed because what I do is I really try to start the kids' process off at 15. I'll hire 15-year-olds. And my goal is to have them for 3 years until they're 18 or 17 and a half to go off to college. And, I'm really big on grades. I check grades every quarter. And I think everybody in this restaurant has over a 3-point average.
That's cool.
I have my third kid going to college. She's going to Wright State this fall. So it's been something that's been really successful for me to hire kids with no work background, come in, learn the business, learn a little bit about entrepreneurship, learn a bit about making food and pizza. And it's so surprising because they all get jobs when they're like in Miami, Wright State, or wherever at pizza place.
Well, you're giving them something to work with.
Absolutely.
Well, actually, I want to come here and touch on something that may be a little sensitive for the pizza people here in Cincinnati. But I've heard that one of the reasons why the dough is not like the dough in New York is because of the water. Does that have anything to do with it?
Yeah, I hear it's the levels of iron and the levels of the New York water is a special water. It has more minerals in it for some reason, and I don't know if it's just because it's the city of New York or what. It's funny that I have a customer that's going to New York this week, and they said, I'm going to bring you back 4 or 5 jugs of water. I was like, okay. So anybody that goes to New York City, I always have them bring back some water for me, and then I can make a couple batches of that dough, and then I'm 100% New York style pizza.
It does make a difference.
Yes, it does.
Y'all hear that, right? All right, so it's not all y'all fault out here. It has something to do with the water. Well, maybe we ought to create a business and create an ingredient to put in the water to kind of catch up to it.
Exactly.
But anyway, I want you guys to know this pizza is exceptional, it's delicious, stop what you're doing, call, make a reservation, come on through. Let's support Mr. White with his business here, because once you taste this, you're never going back again to that old stuff. Come on through. The pizza even looks right. You know, you look at it, it's the right shape, it got the right size, and the volume and everything, the cheese and everything it sits on, the taste is fantastic. So anyway, I don't want to give away everything, but anyway, you and Jay developed, you got together, you started putting your sauces together. Is there anything special about your sauce you want to talk about, or is it a secret?
No, it's not too much of a secret. I mean, I'm not going to give you the ingredients, but I'm going to tell you that it's not that, you know, I've noticed that a lot of other pizzerias have a more sweeter sauce. And ours is not that sweet, you know. It's a good mixture of sweet, but it still has a lot. It has that robust flavor, and it just, you know, I guess it jumps off of the pizza. You know, you don't need all the toppings and things, like I said, because we making the dough every day. We're making the sauce every day, so it's just that fresh taste.
Everything is fresh.
It's that fresh taste. You don't have nothing frozen. I mean, we don't. You know, I remember going to a local pizzeria and I said I want that hand toss. And we hand toss everything too. I meant to say that. I forgot about that. But I asked for a hand tossed pizza, and they said we don't have any in. They're all frozen.
Oh boy, that's disappointing.
And that is very disappointing. I mean, if you get them shipped in frozen from another place, you're not getting that fresh taste.
Wow.
Yes.
Well, y'all heard it, right? Because I want you to know I'm from New York, and if it don't look right, it don't feel right, I'm like, man, let's just go somewhere else. But when I came here, and I'm in the real estate, I bought some property over here. I was working on the place, and when I got a chance, I was hungry from doing a day's work, and I kind of like tripped in here at 5 Boroughs. I said, wow, you know, Boroughs. I knew that had something to do with New York, and I came on through. I was not disappointed. So I'm glad and excited to have Mr. White on with us today. But I kind of want to ask you, now that you've got this up and running, you've got the experience of Taco Bell, all these major restaurants behind you, and you're into it now. You've got a sense of discipline and community responsibility because of your background as a social worker. You're working with teenagers, and you're really inspiring people. What's the legacy you want to leave behind?
Well, you know, I feel that, especially 5 Boroughs, it's just a place of joy, and you know, I try to make. I always ask, you know, to put smiles on people's faces every day. I enjoy people. We talk. I mean, from it almost has a barbershop type appeal here, because you know, we
feels like family.
Yeah, it's just everybody is like family here, and I claim all my employees as my kids. You know, I all my customers, I know them by name, or I try to learn them by name. You know, I try, even the newcomers, I say, oh, we got a newbie. I love a newbie, and then I give them the warning. I'm sorry that you're going to have to come back, but once you taste this pizza, you're going to love it to death. So I just want to leave that, you know, that it's a great pizzeria. It's a family atmosphere. It's just a comfortable place from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. You just come in here, relax, get good food, good times, good laughter, watch good sports, and, you know, we talk about it.
Well, I'm going to stop you here for a moment. We're ending and about to enter to our last quarter here. We're going to take a pause for the cause and the station break. This is Joe Banks interviewing Mr. Eldrige White at 5 Boroughs Pizzeria, and here in Cheviot. We're at WCVG 1320 AM, and we'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We're a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994. or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
Thanks for listening. This program is brought to you by the following sponsors.
Adoring Hearts Home Care is Cincinnati's top choice for affordable quality senior and disability home care. Online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com. Your top choice for affordable quality care.
Adoring Hearts Home Care serves the needs of the greater Cincinnati area and the northern Kentucky area, giving quality and affordable care to all seniors, children, and the disabled. We'd love to help. If you'd like to know more about our service, feel free to visit us online at www.adoringheartshomecare.com.
Welcome back. This is Joe Banks, Living the Dream. We're here with Mr. Eldrige White on 1320 AM, WCVG The Voice, and we're in the last quarter of our show. I want to remind everybody that compliments of Regis Sauger from www.regishelp.com gave us a free ebook download that you guys can go to our website at www.live-inthedream.com and download that, get your credit right, and get out of credit prison, because nothing like living the dream with good credit. And that's www.liv-inthedream.com. We're back again here with Mr. Eldrige White and right here on the border of Westwood and Cheviot at 4105 North Bend. And we're talking about pizza. He's the proud owner of Five Boroughs Pizza, and I'm right here with him, and I'm proud and eating the pizza and enjoying myself with him. I'm glad to be able to introduce him to you. We've talked about his background, what made himself, what made Mr. White, and now we've touched upon his legacy. But something I really want to touch on now is the future. Okay. You know, what does it look like? Because not every day you get a really delicious New York style pizza in Cincinnati that tastes like it's straight in New York. I mean, this seems like a man from God, but a man with a vision. He just understands. And his whole mission got started because he stopped complaining about his dissatisfaction of the pizza. And I'm sure a lot of y'all out there feel the same way. But I want y'all to know, with him, you've landed in the right place. But I want to hear about, what does the future look like for you? What is it about?
All right. Well, the future is bright. I'm going to go a little in the past and then shoot up to the future. Last August 29th of 2016, we had a fire. And yes. And we walked in one Monday morning, and the place was pretty much total. And that right there was, I walked in the restaurant and I said, the dream is over. I'm pretty much, I think this is I'm going to go out and get a 9-to-5, because this is not going to be easy to bring this restaurant back. But I just had the blessings of many people in the community, people in the church, family, friends. I mean, I came back the second day after the fire, and I just started taking things to the dumpster, people pulling up, handing me checks, asking if they can help. There's people, I'm a carpenter, on my spare time, I'm gonna come over and help you. I'm a painter. Wow. I'm gonna come over here and help you, you know.
Let me ask you a question,
Yes.
Did that bring you to tears?
Yes, it did. It did.
It give a chance
it really did.
Have a grown man cry?
Yes, it did. It really did.
Because somebody cared.
Yeah, it did.
And they only cared because you cared.
I was amazed of how many people care. People in this community right here in Cheviot and Westwood, they came and said, hey, we need you here. We need you. You are a major part of this community. And you go to work every day, but you don't really think that you're a major part of this community. That people need you here. So I was shocked. I was, amazed. We took 60 days. We rewired the place. We painted the place. We put everything back in. Got donations, and here we are again. And it just was a great experience that I say, hey, in the future is bright. We're gonna have a second location. So.
It felt like home, though.
Yes. Well,
they said a house ain't a home until there's someone there.
Yes,
right.
So true. True.
Now you know.
Yeah. Now I know. Now I know.
You know. Y'all hear that, right?
Yep.
Mr. Eldrige White here. Not only was it big to do here, but also he had all these people here holding him up.
Yep.
Came out and brought him checks to rebuild, let him know that, wow, you are important, entity here. Don't go.
Yep, and it's amazing. It's almost been a year. We're coming up on that anniversary, and I keep a couple pictures on the wall here as a reminder of the fire because it's something that I have to remind myself. It's the people that got me here now. Just everybody's help that brought me back from when I was at my lowest point.
Well, guys, I want you all to hear me very well. He's invested in this community, and not just the community here in Cheviot. He's invested here in Ohio, not just in Cincinnati. I want you all to all come out and give him the support that you need. At least come here and look at his face as you eat that pizza to prove to him whether or not this is or isn't worth it. You guys, he's at 4105 North Bend, Cheviot. I'm going to give you the address again, then the telephone number, 4105 North Bend, here in Cheviot, Cincinnati. His telephone number is 513-662-6623, 513-662-6623. Order your pizza, come on by, let him know who you are. I like the way that said that on that picture. Cheers. You want to go where somebody knows your name. He's a very pleasant gentleman. He's a hard worker. I tell you, from the moment that I saw him, I knew he was going to make me buy some more pizza because just looking at him in the pizza, I was just completely compelled. And I want you to have the same experience. From this moment, I'm going to ask you, hey man, talk about your menu. Tell me about what else you got here. You got some other stuff here besides pizza.
Oh my goodness. Well, here in the summertime, I know a lot of people are running around and they don't have time. We're getting ready for back to school. It's 93 degrees outside, it's hot. So I get aggressive with you. I have some great specials that I run here. You would be amazed at some of the things that I offer because, you'll say, oh, that food? I get phone calls, all that. Are you sure that's your special? And you can like me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. You can get all those specials. But just like I said, I offer the pizzas, but I also have great wings. My wings, I put them up against any restaurant in town. We bake them, season them up before we bake them, and then we fry them, and we have different sauces, medium, mild, barbecue, spicy garlic, and all of that. Right. So we have great stuff like that. We have our pastas. My chicken Alfredo is my specialty. I love making those for everyone because everybody takes that first bite and they say, oh my gosh. We don't buy Alfredo already made. We make the Alfredo fresh with heavy whipping cream, Parmesan cheeses, the fresh chopped grilled chicken. We do it all here.
All here, guys. It's fresh.
Yeah, it's fresh. Tasty. Everything is fresh here.
So now, if you're going to break down the special difference between Five Boroughs Pizza and the other guys who they think they're the competition, your main, outside of being fresh and your wonderful personality, man, are there any other things that you want to accentuate?
I mean, you have to have a niche. And the thing, you'll see a lot of different pizzerias. You see the conveyor belt where one guy is at the one end of the conveyor belt and the other guy's at the other end. And I always say 2 5-year-olds can run that pizzeria because it's, just one person putting it in and one person taking it out. Here we have the stone ovens. We have the Blodgett stone ovens where you have to spend some time turning them, putting them on trays. You have to watch them. It's none of that, put it on one side and it's ready on the other side. So we put the time. We hand toss them. If you ask me, I'll do a couple tricks for you. I'll spin it up and throw it up in the air if you like me to.
All right, that's what I'm talking about.
I do it for the kids. When I see a kid sit up at the counter, I love throwing pizzas and my Mommy, look at that. So
you got some of those examples up on Facebook?
I do on the on my website and the Facebook. I do have pictures of me throwing it up.
Okay, well, let me get serious now. I want to get serious now.
All
we
right.
talked about your business, but you out there, you're a visionary.
Yeah.
What's the future for pizza and black folks?
Woo!
What is the future? Break it down. We got about 3 more minutes.
We got 3 minutes? Okay, I'll give you the short version.
I mean, can you inspire or should we run for cover? I mean, what is it? Talk to me.
No. I just think that we just need to, I think that, a lot of people with pizza, they always go with the pizza that they was grown up with. You say I grew up with, La Rosa's or, Donato's or any of the other pizza chains. But you really, what you need to look at is you got to look at, the big chains, they do things that are easier for them to do to accomplish to make a lot of different pizzas.
Right.
Whereas the smaller, mom and pop shops, you get that attention to detail. You get that dough that's going to be made every single day. You get that sauce that's going to be made every single day. You're going to get that fresh taste every single day. I'm here 6.5 days a week. You're going to get that consistency. And that's the big thing in pizza. So if you ever, go to a pizzeria and you get a pizza one time and say, oh, that is the delicious pizza. And then you go 2 weeks later and it's not the same.
Right.
There's no consistency there. You got the different guy making your pizza. We teach consistency. And I teach all my employees consistency. And if it's not the same, we don't sell it. And if you come here at 11 a.m. and if you come here at 9 p.m., you're going to get the same pizza.
Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
Considering your method, your commitment, is there any possibility of you opening up the opportunity for franchising opportunities for others as well?
Absolutely. I have been talking to a group out of Cleveland, Ohio that are opening some restaurants up in Cleveland. And I'm pretty much, I guess you would say, a consultant to their business and giving them my knowledge and helping them out with opening their franchise. I'm also, just like I said, I'm interested in opening another location here in the Cincinnati area and actually getting a food truck so we can get the word out. Because people on the west side are starting to get to know me really well, and I want people on the east side, north side, south side to get, and Kentucky to get to know me. So we gotta keep it going, keep it growing. Coming back from the fire is giving me a new fire inside of me, and I'm ready to make it move, make it happen.
Well, guys, Eldrige is on fire, and he's on fire with pizza. So I want you guys to know as our show comes to a close, we're real proud to have him on today. I mean, come on, this guy right here is somebody worth visiting, and the only investment, you don't even have to buy a whole pizza, but the cost of the pizza is conservative, but you can even get the best sliced pizza there is in Cincinnati. I'm not exaggerating. Come out and see for yourself. Again, his telephone number is 513-662-6623. 513-662-6623. He's at 4105 North Bend here in Cheviot, 4105 North Bend, and his website is www.5boroughspizzeria.com. FIVEBOROUGHSPIZZERIA. I insist that you come out, that you support him, that you come and take a dare test, see if you can compare his pizzeria to the others who think that they're competition. But one thing than ever you're going to find out is to meet a fine gentleman with a great vision. He has a competent staff, and he has the ability to grow. And if there's any way that you guys out there, outside of just supporting and purchasing his pizzas, come on out and see if he can help give you some direction. Or maybe you may even want to consider a career and with his know-how and the possibility of just delicious pizza. So again, I want to thank Mr. Eldrige White. Thank you for coming on our show, guys. And this is the end of our show. And of course, we're going to be back the next day, Monday through Friday. This is Joe Banks with LivIN the Dream, 1320 a.m., The Voice. And it's been a lot of fun. Take care, guys.
Hi, I'm Joe Banks, the CEO and president of PrivateMoneyHomes.com. We are a proud sponsor of LivIN the Dream. It is my company's goal to put a smile on the faces of everyone with an IRA and 401k plan. We really work hard to build security and wealth for our partners through the education about the benefits of secured first lien real estate investment opportunities. Training is also provided by responsible professionals in their respective fields. From time to time, we will tell you about one or more of our note sale opportunities, and if you have an interest about learning more, you can join our mailing list by going to our website or just giving us a call. We look forward to speaking with you and introducing our service and showing you just how we have benefited our partners with 8 to 12% annual returns consistently. Call us at 513-409-2994. That's 513-409-2994. Remember, 513-409-2994, or on the web at privatemoneyhomes.com.
Thank you for listening. You've been listening to LivIN The Dream on 1320 AM, WCVG The Voice. We've discussed health and wellness and those who have already been there. Drop us a line at lnthedrm@gmail.com or visit us at livinthedream.com. That's live-in-thedream.com. livinthedream.com. This has been powered by Adoring Hearts Home Care, your number one choice for quality home care in Cincinnati. That's www.adoringheartshomecare.com. See you next time.